We no go gree, oh, we no go gree. Bad government, we no go gree. That is the chant you can hear right behind me from the third day of hashtag End Bad Governance, a protest in Ojota, Lagos, Nigeria. This is Enterprise Television, and we are here to give you a minute-by-minute update of what's going on at the third day of the hashtag End Bad Government. So we'll be talking to a few protesters to know what's happening right about now. So we have a force, a protester. So you can go this way. You can go this way. Yeah, yes. All right, so we have a protester here who's going to be telling us, no problem. So we'll be having to ask him lots of things, especially, but most importantly, it seemed to us like the crowd is dwindling. It's no longer like the way it is. The first day it was larger than the second day, and now it is. Are we going to see a day when we'll see nobody here any longer? What's happening?
All right, it's quite unfortunate that what I have discovered today, it has come to my notice that unfortunately the protest in Lagos is not a real protest. It's actually a fake one. Fake one, what do I mean by that? So it's a strategy. It's a strategy they are doing, and this is what my guys, we discovered from yesterday and leading to today. We discovered that, so what they do is that, so we have a spot where we gather, and then, so a couple of them, I don't know, from the intel, some of them are working with the APC. So they have unfortunately maybe agreed with the police. So the police have a demarcation place where we can march, because before today we all agreed that we were going to rally, we're going to march. And when it was time for us to do that, we couldn't go beyond a certain location, just within the Ojota Park here. The police, even some of the organizers, even stopped people who were willing to march, go beyond it.
But don't you think that for your safety?
Okay, that's what they tell you. They say that they don't want police to, or Agboru, that's what they say. They say they don't want thugs to infiltrate us and cause problem. But it's not true. What we did not come here for a carnival. I didn't come here to come and do a jamboree and stay in one place and dance and sing. That's not what I'm here for. I came here so that I can march and shout my voice out loud about bad governance. And I cannot be successful at that if I'm in one place.
So don't you think this is good enough for the government to realize that?
No. See. A protest must be felt by the government in one way or the other. Do you understand? Like I was telling to a couple of people today, I said, see, these guys, we want to make them feel it. Let them feel it a bit so that they can know, oh, these people, are they still here? Why is that? They don't let them feel it. But see, what they have done is that they've boxed us up. And unfortunately, yes, there are no organizers, like they say. This protest has no leaders. But guy, we came here and we discovered that there are some people who are running this thing. I'm saying this because if you're thinking of maybe coming here, because I'm not going to come here tomorrow because I feel like it's a waste of my time. So if you think you're coming here, unfortunately, it means that some of my friends are right anyway. You know, because some of them told me, you're just wasting your time and all of that. Unfortunately, I've realized that, well, they're correct. Maybe I just wasted my time here because I was fighting them that like, how can you accept the demarcation? How can the police tell you that you can't go beyond a certain line? Like it aches my ear. Like, it makes me go crazy. When you say you can't go, that's what they are doing. You see them, they will go and so they go a certain meters and they come back. They go a certain meters and they come back. Deceitful protests. Deceitful. So that's it. That's. I said I'm going to be going soon. So I just said I should let people know. People who still think they want to come and they think that something meaningful is going here. Nothing meaningful is going on. What is here is just fake. Guys, there is no protest in Lagos State is fake, and it's sad. It is sad that these are young people. These are young people like me. That's my pain. it's sad that these are young people like me who has given in to the corruption.
So there we have it. One of the protesters is actually saying that that it's beginning to look like the protest is becoming a jamboree of a sort. That intel that he has got reveals that the protest has been infiltrated by the government of the day. Because the police is trying to cordon them and confine them to a particular spot, which is no longer looking like a protest. But of course, in as much as we believe that, the Nigerian police are saying that all they are doing is to ensure that they avoid violence, they avoid destruction of properties and lives, and of course secure the lives of protesters.
Wait, just correct. I want to correct that people don't get it wrong. If the police want to secure us, if truly they want to secure life and properties, what they do is, as we are marching, you don't create a border and tell us we are securing. No. You don't tell us not to go beyond a certain place. No. What you do is, as we march, you follow us and protect us against the thugs. That's what you should do. You don't box us up in a certain corner and tell us we can't go beyond that box. That is not a protest. And that's why I said, and why I said it's fake, is that nobody is challenging it. It's as if most of the so-called organizers who happen to have hijacked it are in agreement with them. That's where the problem is. And unfortunately, that's why I call it a fake protest. And, you know, all right.
So we have another a protester here. Let's see what he has to say, if he agrees with the submission, and if really this protest will last close to the 10 days that it has been earmarked. Yes, so, yeah.
Yes, all right. Well, I'm beginning to lose confidence in this protest. The energy at which this protest started is not what it is at this moment. It's a total different thing at this moment. First of all, I really don't understand how some people who say they're organizers, well, I came here independently, and nobody called me on phone as an organizer to come here. So I really don't know who are organizers. But some people have hijacked it and said they're organizers. And they are negotiating our rights. They are telling us to our face we have to negotiate our rights with the Nigerian police force. My right cannot be negotiated. I will insist on my right, and they must give me my rights. That is one thing we should know. Yesterday, the police wanted to confine us inside the garden, and we insisted on it, and we stayed there. The police has still come the same way, and they've confined us in here. So they've achieved it the other way around by confining us in here. Today, some of the same organizers have gone inside the garden and started restricting some of us to enter the garden, but just them and some other people. They are playing the same game. We don't know what they are doing. But I'm telling Nigerians out there, many Lagosians are here genuinely fighting for their rights. There are some other people who are climbing that platform just to create fame for themselves, just to make themselves famous and create content. Some of us are just here genuinely. Nigerians, we're going to come out here, genuinely, but I'm telling you, this protest, some of them are already hijacking it, and it's not looking as realistic as it's supposed to be. Nigerian government have sent in their spies, and they've infiltrated this protest, and I'm saying it confidently. And they're already threatening some of us who are speaking out. They are threatening us here that they will deal with us, they will beat us, but we don't care. I'm not scared of the Nigerian government. I will not be scared of my fellow Nigerian who is a protester. This protest is being hijacked by some of the organizers, some of these acclaimed organizers, because we don't have organizers. Thank you.
All right, so still on the third day of the hashtag End Bad Governance protest happening right here in Ojota, Lagos State, in Nigeria. I have had some protesters come to talk about allegations, sir. Some protesters are saying that this is no longer looking like a protest. They're saying it's a jamboree of some sort. They are saying that it's been infiltrated. They say that whoever it is that's championing this happening right here in Lagos, they're having compromises with the Lagos State government and the Nigerian police because it's looking like no longer like a protest. What have you got to say about this, knowing that you are a legal person representing the protest itself?
Thank you very much. I think that notion is actually really, really wrong. Somehow I consulted the persons who are some of the organizers, even though we have all acclaimed and agreed that nobody is leading this protest. That's what we have heard repeatedly on the grounds here. So I've been able to establish that notion is a wrong one. So it's not to be believed because of the fact that it is diversified and it is not led by any particular person So it is agreed and understandable if some persons will come and say that, okay, it has been infiltrated. Some people have been bought over. So it is possible that, maybe because we had situations where some persons were saying we should march. We should march beyond the space that is allowed by the order of Justice Ogundare and by the police with their protection. So because of that, they have misgivings, and everybody can decide to say, okay, this must be the reason why this is happening. But that, again, I want to confirm to you categorically, is not the same. Is not the situation on ground.
So have you been able to, you have a better understanding? You have a better understanding of the situation and the allegation. Have you been able to inform them so they can better understand that this is a situation that's beyond most of you that are representing them?
Absolutely. If you observe, I've shouted myself hoarse because I've pressed and pressed. I've seen some persons who are actually who are campaigning who are promoting a campaign of calumny and are saying they won't come back again tomorrow. They won't come back again tomorrow if we keep having, if it is still being organized like this. So I've had to shout at them. When I say shout at them positively, to beg them, implore them, it's not like that now, my brother. Calm down. Let us see this thing through and all. But again, well, some of them will agree with me and some of them will still execute what they have in their minds. But again, what am I to do? My job is just to advocate and beg and plead.
Yeah, so finally, the first day the population was larger than the second day is a little bit smaller. Third day it is becoming invincible. Are you sure this protest will last 10 days like it was scheduled?
Okay, my brother, first, I think that with what I've seen, I don't share respectfully the same view as you do. If there is any reduction, it's going to be very, very insignificant because the numbers are still great numbers as I presently see. I didn't see it diminish. That said, as for the prophecy that you're expecting me to give now, I don't have the gift of clairvoyance. It is for the organizers individually and the protesters to still see whether it is worth their time. So if they feel that it is worth their time, we know that they will definitely will want to come here to maximally enjoy the rights that have been provided for them constitutionally, pursuant to Section 39, 40, 41 of our Constitution, and pursuant to the decisions of the courts variously, and particularly the decision of Justice Adekeye in IGP and AMPP that ensured and upheld the right of the ordinary citizen, Muhammadu Buhari, in 2003 to protest the streets. Just like the present president too, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, protested on these grounds with some of us and made demands to the government, and the government compromised. And hopefully, when he is done with his tenure, we invite him back to come and join us in the struggle, because the struggle will never ever come to an end as long as democracy is still what we are practicing. So that exactly is my take on these issues. My name is Justice Ojeno. Ojeno spells O-J-I-E-N-O-H. I'm a legal practitioner. Yeah.
So there we have it from a barrister at law who has come to clarify issues that some of the protesters have on the part that it's possible that this protest has been hijacked and has been infiltrated by the organizers. And what he's actually saying is that they are in obedience of the law and ensuring that what the law court says is what they have done exactly. And of course have promised the Nigerians that this protest would continue until the last day like it was scheduled. Enterprise Television, Henry Gwebike will keep you updated. Thank you.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.